Hey there! Here are your top news stories from eWEEK, sponsored by Dell and Intel. Today's topics include Cisco, Ericsson, and Intel partnering on a 5G networking router. MasterCard will launch selfie and fingerprint ID options in the US this summer. Cisco makes a service provider push at Mobile World Congress. And AMD expands embedded capabilities with new systems on a chip. Cisco Systems, Intel, and Ericsson are working together to create what company officials are saying will be the industry's first 5G router. The companies claim that the router could help accelerate the pace of innovation around 5G, the next generation of cellular networking that is expected to bring up to 100 times the speed of current 4G networks and handle the rapid increase in the number of connected devices, the growing Internet of Things, and the rising presence of video on mobile networks. MasterCard is planning to launch fingerprint and selfie biometric identification options for customers in the United States and in other parts of the world this summer, as it finds that users are comfortable and confident with the technology. The expansion of the program, which began last July as a trial project to gauge how consumers would respond to the use of selfies and fingerprints to replace passwords for their online purchases, was announced by the company on February 22nd in Amsterdam, where a larger testing project involving some 750 users over 6 months was also conducted. Cisco Systems is making an aggressive push for service providers this week, promising new offerings and partnerships aimed at making it easier for carriers and telecommunications companies to remake their infrastructures to address common challenges. At the Mobile World Congress 2016 show this week in Barcelona, Spain, Cisco officials are unveiling multiple efforts that touch on everything from the Internet of Things to upcoming 5G networks, all designed to help service providers address the issues of growing traffic and flat revenues. Up until now, AMD has given most of its attention to its graphics technologies, the data center, and the promise of the upcoming Zen CPU architecture. However, embedded chips are at the forefront this week. At the Embedded World 2016 show in Nuremberg, Germany on February 23rd, AMD officials introduced the latest generation of embedded G-series systems on a chip, graphics-rich and highly efficient chips aimed at a range of use cases, from thin clients and casino gaming to industrial controls, IP set-top boxes, point-of-sale terminals, and other retail systems. Thanks for watching. Follow the links on this page to learn more about the stories mentioned in this broadcast. And check back every weekday for another daily tech briefing from eWEEK.com.